Good evening and warm welcome to another edition of News Recap on News Ghana Club, which is coming to you live from our studios here inside Osu. My name is Yao Ajimamita and
I am Doris Efa Ando.
Coming up in our top stories, active COVID-19 cases in Ghana drops to 1,159.
And persons with disability in Ashaman lament over delay in disbursement of funds.
And also second year SHS and JSS students to resume on October 5th.
The president of Concerned Small-Scale Miners granted bail after NDC protests.
Moreover, 70 women get 3,000 Ghana cedis support from Samira Baumia's entrepreneur initiative.
And a self-styled musician fined 2,400 for shoplifting.
And also on the international front, South Africa's president to face probe over campaign funding.
And Congo-Brazzaville's opposition leader has returned.
Moreover, schools to reopen in Nigeria as cases decline.
And finally, Hotel Rwanda film hero has been arrested.
We have these and many more coming up shortly. Please do stay. Thanks for staying here with us. Now the news in detail. Ghana's active cases of COVID-19 has dropped to 1,159. This was announced by the President Akufo-Addo during his 16th address of the nation on Sunday, August 30, 2020. He stated that 276 persons who tested positive for the virus have also passed away. President Akufo-Addo, in announcing this, also disclosed that majority of the persons who succumbed to the disease had underlying health conditions. He further warned of harsh punishment for persons caught disregarding the COVID-19 safety protocols.
And some persons living with disability in the Ashaman municipality have lamented over the 2-year delay in the disbursement of their share of the District Assembly Common Fund. According to them, the disbursement of the Disability Fund lacked transparency, indicating that they were highly disappointed at the treatment being meted to them, and that the guise that the Assembly's bank account was facing some unforeseen challenges.
And also second-year junior high school and senior high school students will be returning to school on October 5, 2020. According to the President Akufo-Addo, with junior high school operating with class size of 30 and senior high school with class size of 25, JSS students and SHS students will be in school for 10 weeks for study and write their end-of-term examination. The President said in an address to the nation on Sunday evening that prior to reopening, all schools will be fumigated and disinfected. All JSS 2 and SHS 2 students will be given reusable face masks like what was done for the final JSS and SHS students who reported to school earlier in the year. He added that JSS 2 students will also be given 1 hot meal a day.
The president of the Concerned Small-Scale Miners Association, Mr. Michael Kojo Pepra, was arrested by the Cybercrime Unit of the Ghana Police Service has been granted bail. Mr. Pepera was arrested on Saturday, August 29, 2020 in Kumasi for allegedly causing fear and panic with a Facebook post.
And also 70 women traders in the Greater Accra region have received 3,000 Ghana cedis each to boost their business under the Samira Empowerment and Humanitarian Project Skills and Entrepreneur Development Initiative Training. Wife of the Vice President, Samira Baumia, stated that the objective of the initiative is to empower business women, especially in this COVID-19 era where some of them have suffered the economic impact of the pandemic.
And an Accra Circuit Court has sentenced a 30-year-old self-styled musician to a fine of 2,400 cedis for shoplifting assorted items at the ShopRite sector of the West Hills Mall in Accra. The convict, David Ike, will serve 3 months in prison. The items stolen were worth 167 cedis, 65 pesos.
Up next is business with Ifriye.
So every year, What do you have for us in the world of business?
In the world of business, cocoa farmers in Wassa East are commending the DCE for boosting their cocoa production.
That's some good news we
Yes.
have there.
So were the cocoa farmers given an amount of money?
No, there was no amount of money given.
Oh,
Okay,
Yes.
that's nice.
These and many more coming up shortly. Please do stay. Thanks for staying here with us. Now the news in detail. Cocoa farmers in the Wassa East District have lauded the District Chief Executive, Mr. Wilson Arthur, for the massive support he continues to give the cocoa farmers in the area. The DCE, who is also the NPP parliamentary candidate for the December 2020 polls earlier, told the farmers that it was the aim of the District Assembly to make cocoa farmers in Wassa East better off. According to the farmers, the DCE has demonstrated prudent leadership to cocoa farmers, which have resulted in increased productivity. Moving on, an international relations analyst, Dr. Yaugeba, has called on the Economic Community of West African States, ECOWAS, to intervene in the current trade impasse between Ghana and Nigeria. Diplomatic relations between Ghana and Nigeria appears to be taking a nosedive as governments of both countries take steps to protect the interests of their citizens. Dr. Yaugeba also added that the matter be resolved to avoid such occurrences between other member states in the future. This is all what we have for business. Up next is international news. My name is Efriye Frimpoma. Please do stay.
Thanks for staying here with us. Now on the international front, schools will reopen in Nigeria as next month as part of plans to revive the economy as COVID-19 cases decline. Lagos, the epicenter of the pandemic in Nigeria, plans to reopen colleges on September 14th and primary and secondary schools on September 21st for pupils to take their graduation examination.
Now in Congo Brazzaville, opposition leader Jean-Marie Mokoko has returned to the country in a month after he was taken for treatment in Turkey's capital, Ankara. According to his lawyer, Mr. Mokoko is in good condition and hoping that a request for his freedom will be granted. Mr. Mokoko was charged with illegal possession of weapons and ammunition which threatened state security. He was jailed in 2019. While serving a 20-year jail term, he became sick and was taken to Turkey for treatment. Now in other stories, Paul Rusesabagina, who saved hundreds of Rwandans during the genocide, has been arrested on terror-related offenses. Rwandan Bureau of Investigation arrested him through international cooperation and is currently in police custody in Kigali. Rusesabagina, who is 66 years, is accused of being the founder and sponsor of violent armed extremist terror outfits. Rusesabagina sheltered hundreds of Rwandans in his hotel during the genocide and saw his story made into the Hollywood film Hotel Rwanda. This is all we have for you on the foreign front. Up next is entertainment. Please do stay.
Thanks for staying. Now let's do some entertainment stories. Link's entertainment signee, Kiddy, showed some maturity by congratulating his label brother, Kwame Eugene, for winning the Artist of the Year at the VGMAs. Kwame Eugene emerged as winner from a list containing Sarkodie, Medical, Kofi Kenata, and Diana Hamilton. It was full of joy after taking his second award of the night. For his first, he won the VGMA High Life Artist of the Year award before taking the biggest of the night, the Artist of the Year. Moving on, American actor Chadwick Boseman, who played a lead role in the Black Panther as T'Challa, has been confirmed dead. The 43-year-old actor died of colon cancer after battling the disease for the past 4 years. The actor died at his home with his wife and family by his side. Chadwick persevered through it all and brought to us many of the films we have come to love so much. It was the honor of his career to bring King T'Challa to life in the Black Panther. This is all we have for the entertainment news. My name is Efri Frimpoma. Thanks for watching.
For you on today's edition of News Recap on News Ghana Clock. But before we go, a recap of our top stories. Active COVID-19 cases in Ghana dropped to 1,159.
And persons with disability in Ashaman lament over delay in disbursement of funds.
Also, second-year SHS and JSS students to resume on October 5th.
And the president of Concerned Small-Scale Miners Association granted bail after NDC protests.
Furthermore, 70 women get 3,000 Ghana cedi support from Samira Bahumia's entrepreneur initiative.
And a self-styled musician fined 2,400 cedis for shoplifting.
And on the international front, South Africa's president to face probe over campaign funding.
And in Congo, Brazzaville, opposition leader has returned.
Moreover, schools to reopen in Nigeria as cases declined.
And finally, Hotel Rwanda film hero has been arrested.
Remember, this production was proudly brought to you by Ambulance Media Communication. And do well to subscribe to all our social media handles on Facebook, YouTube, and on Instagram. And also subscribe to our YouTube channel at News Ghana Clock. My name is Yawajinami.
And once again, I'm Doris Ifa Ando.
Thanks for staying.